Hi everyone, in this video, let's talk about supply and demand. Let's talk about why do stocks go down, similar to what's happening in the market today. Why do good stocks, good companies, great valuations still go down? So if you want to know more why the market goes up and down, or why is it going down today, you have to check this video out. Hey guys, hope you guys are good and well. In spite of what's happening, I hope that you guys still have peace of mind. There's no fear. There's no, you're not being paranoid. You're not panicking. And the reason why I'm doing this video is that yesterday, me and my wife, we were in SM Aura. We were at the supermarket. We tried to buy stuff also just for this coronavirus thing. I don't know, coronavirus outbreak. You call it an outbreak. But we wanted to buy alcohol and we wanted to buy other pieces of items that could possibly help us as well. By the way, I was talking to some doctors that one of the best ways also to combat all of this is number one, you just need to have a healthy immune system. As long as your immune system is stronger, you will have a better fighting chance. That's why it's bad for older people to get hit by this because they're the ones that have weaker immune systems. So drink a lot of water, vitamin C, sleep well, sleep regular hours so that you have a stronger immune system so that you can fight this just in case you get hit. And he also told me that the bacteria is parang in terms of strength versus measles, I think it has a strength of 10. This one is just 3. And as long as your immune system is strong, even if you get the flu, you can still survive whatever is happening as well. So there, we were in SM supermarket. While we were browsing through stuff, it was my first time to see the alcohol aisle. When I say alcohol, rubbing alcohol, so isopropyl alcohol, whatever, though, things that you rub when you, something that disinfects, halos ubos yung stock. A lot of people bought. And while I was there, it reminded me by a lot of things about what's happening in real life, in business, and in the stock market. And as you all know, because of what happened in Taal and what's happening also right now from the coronavirus outbreak, there are a couple of things that had a large amount of demand. Gas masks, for one, had a large amount of demand. Alcohol have a large amount of demand. Alcohol had a large amount of demand, and you will see it over and over and over. These areas had large amounts of buying. A lot of people were consuming them massively. A lot of people were buying them. That being said, that's how markets normally work. That's how markets normally flow. What do I mean by this? People normally ask me, Marvin, why do good stocks, go up? Why do they go up massively? But why are there also portions that no matter how good they are, they still also go down? People also, as we see those stocks start to fall. And people always have this notion that if the stock is down, there's something bad that's happening in the company. There's something wrong. They're losing money. There's some negative effect that's going on. But you have to remember this very, very important piece of information. The market, the stock market, the forex market, the crypto market, whatever markets that you have where there's people coming in to buy and sell, they're just heavily subjected to supply and demand principles. Meaning, when more buyers come, they're willing to buy something, a particular item. It could be a commodity, it could be gold, it could be people wanting to swap more of the US dollar, it could be stocks, people wanting to buy more of Tesla. That's why Tesla's stock is massively up as well this year. It's primarily because supply and demand. More people want to buy the stock, prices go up. More people wanting to sell, prices go down. And the reason why it goes down could be for so many reasons. You have to remember also the context that a large chunk of Filipinos, a large chunk of investors in the Philippine market are mostly foreign funds. Not just foreign funds, foreign institutions. Meaning, if they sell, if they want to take out capital, they will just easily sell and transfer it as well. So it could mean that they just need to position in another country. They just want to position in another area. They just want to buy something else, or they just really want to be risk off right now, regardless of what's happening internally or externally, if they sell, that brings markets lower. So that's what you need to remember. More sellers bring the prices down, more buyers bring the prices up. And people sell for a variety of reasons. Number one, if you have to think about this also. If it's a mutual fund, institutions normally, it could be a bank, it could be a mutual fund, it could be any fund out there. But when there's a lot of redemptions, meaning a lot of the investors in that mutual fund, a lot of those investors in that UITF or that bank or that insurance start taking out money, no matter how bullish the fund managers are in that particular fund, they will also need to liquidate. When they liquidate, they will also have to sell. When they sell, again, it goes back to our principle: supply and demand. More sellers bring the prices down. So regardless of what they see, regardless of how bullish they are, when people are withdrawing, they would also need to be in cash. They would also need to take out some positions as well for them to be able to liquidate and give out cash also to investors. In the same way, you also have to consider that there will also be some reasons why markets also go down. Meaning, if there's really something that's wrong with the company, or there's a lot of political risk, or they don't want to handle whatever risk is going on. It could be that the company is still earning now. It could be that the company is still doing better now. It could be that the dividends are still pretty much intact. But for the foreseeable future, 1, 2, 3 years down the line, there's still an amount of risk that investors don't want to put their money into. And I've been saying this over and over in all of my videos. Investors don't like things that they don't know. Investors don't like uncertainty. Investors don't like the feeling that, hey, I don't know what's going to happen to this. I don't know where it could possibly go. I don't know what the policy of this country, of this next president will be. I don't know how the exports will happen. I don't know what this effect will cause. This particular news item causes stock to be. That's why if you notice my videos on tech, Sir Tech, it was massively battered last year. Why was it massively battered? Because of the trade war. There was uncertainty on what will happen. And if you notice it, one of the largest exports of the Philippines is chips, electronics. And those electronic items is something that we also ship to China. China is one of our largest trading partner. If China suffers, the Philippines also suffers as well, and we don't make as much as compared to those countries. So that's what I want you to get. It does not mean when a stock is down that there's something wrong. It does not mean when the stock is down that you should be scared quickly. It could just be that there are a lot of people selling. It could be that there's a large fund trying to exit. It could be also a repositioning. That's why when you saw the MSCI rebalancing, there are some stocks there that get removed from the index, and automatically some of those stocks start to drop massively. Not because there's anything wrong with those stocks. It's just because a lot of the funds that try to track those particular indices also have to realign, also have to readjust, and have to sell as well. So those are some reasons, those are some narratives that cause stocks to go down. And people are asking, paano nangyayari yun? Why does it normally go down? So think about it this way. I always give this example whenever I do seminars, but whenever you go to a wet market, you will see people sell tons of stuff. And think about it, an apple. So it could be that apple came from the same farm that binagsak lang siya into different stalls. Stall A, stall B, stall C. That also means that dahil binagsak siya dun sa mga stalls na yun, they were put in those stalls, you have 3 stalls selling the same apple. But what if there's just one person that wants to buy that apple? What's gonna happen there is those 3 stalls will have to compete with each other. Those 3 stalls will have to fight for that one customer. And for them to be able to get that customer, what's gonna happen is they're gonna try to bring the prices down. Meaning, it's just, if it's treated like a commodity, it's the same apple, the price should be normally the same, because an apple from the same farm distributed in 3 places should just be the same apple. So the only way for them to get the sale is to bring the prices lower. As you notice it, 3 stalls, 1 person, 3 stalls selling, 1 person buying, gagawin ng isang stall 10 pesos. When the person sees that the other stall is selling it at 9.50, he will go to that 9.50 stall. But when the other person sees that the other stall is at 9 pesos, then he will transfer to the next one. So if you see it just by that example alone, from 10, the apple went to 9.50, then to 9. Because why? There were 3 people selling, 1 person buying. More sellers bring the prices down, more buyers bring the prices up. It's just basically supply and demand. It's just basically that the principles of economics, the principles of business are, and what we see right now in the outbreak of the coronavirus and how it relates to all of this masks. But I really do hope, no, I hope that in because a lot of people need masks, a lot of people need alcohol, that they really don't jack up the prices, that no one will take advantage of this. People will see the human that if they people will see that kailangan talaga siya ng tao. People need to stay healthy at this time, that they need to have a better immune system, they need to be free from viruses, that those alcohol, those masks would still be sold at the normal price still, and they could still make their profits, they could still earn money. But I hope it happens. So what did we learn today? We learned that prices in the stock market move up, but not just in the stock market. It could be Bitcoin, Forex, cryptocurrency, any cryptocurrency out there, commodities, bonds. When more buyers come in, prices go up. When more sellers come in or want to liquidate, prices go down. It does not also mean that if a stock drops, there's something wrong. It could just mean also that a lot of people are liquidating. And on the flip side, it does not mean also that when a stock moves up, the business is doing well. It could just be also a lot of people speculating that it may possibly do well, but it does not mean that the business itself is also doing well. So that's just basically it. Those are just based on price movements. Those are the price movements of the stock. Please remember, in the stock market, you have price and you have value. What I discussed to you is price. It's supply and demand. Price is pretty much dictated by supply and demand. Price is pretty much dictated by how people foresee the stock, how people want to buy it. But value is determined by how good the company is. Value is determined by how much cash they have, how much debt they have. Are they liquid in paying off their responsibilities? How efficient they are in turning this asset, in this equity, into something that could give them earnings. How good they are in their dividends. How's the growth of their EPS. So please remember also that a stock could go pretty much down, but if its value is amazing, no matter how bad the sentiment is, just give it some time, it will always go up. And the way you make money in the markets is when there's a lot of people that are scared, you're the one that's positioning. When there's a lot of people that's scared, you're the one that's buying because you know the value that's in there. Because as you know, because the value is amazing, it will just be a matter of time where the market will see it again, reprice it, and it will go back up. So it goes back also to the styles that I've been saying. If you are a trader, while it's bearish, you have to be in cash. You have to stay away. If you're an investor, if it's bearish, but you see so much value into it, you buy. But knowing at the back of your head, you will wait up until you see it start to reverse again, up until the market starts to buy it back again. So there, it's the 13-minute mark. No graphics, no charts for this video, but I hope you guys got a lot. I hope you guys learned a lot from all of this, and this is just my usual plug. If you're new to this channel, super duper appreciated if you could subscribe and smash the bell so you get updated every time I create content like this for all of you guys. And secondly, as you all know, for those who've been watching these videos regularly, super appreciated also if you could like or comment, as it will bring this video up in the algorithm and more Filipinos get to see this as well, especially at the time where there's just so much talk about the virus, so much talk about things that are negative. I hope that videos like this also get the time of day that people watch this, because I really believe that this is also important and necessary for Filipinos. And for those who want to join me in my events, my talks around the world, we have Taiwan this February, March in Manila, April London, May Doha, Qatar, May Singapore, June Auckland, New Zealand, July Sydney, Australia, Tokyo this November, Dubai this November as well. All of the details of those seminars are in the links below. For those that want to learn how I analyze my charts, how I use fundamental analysis in my investments, that's what we're going to discuss there. For those who are not in those cities naman, I always mention that we have seminars, online seminars, an online seminar about the basics of the market with Chinkitan, an online seminar on the basics of business investing in the stock market with Shansi. They're all also in the description below. Then we also have books. For those who like reading, you don't like videos as much, you don't like trainings as much, links of my 5 books: Stock Smarts, Stock Investing Made Easy, Winning Strategies for Investing, Stress-Free Investing, Where Should You Invest, and Breaking the Resistance are all in the description below. You can order them via Shopee, and there it can be delivered to wherever you are in the world I hope that you guys stayed till this portion. I just want to end it with this. And a lot of people are scared about the coronavirus, but here's what I want to tell you: don't let whatever fears of that ruin your day to day. Don't let it also ruin your life. You still have to not let the external destroy how you live your life. You live your life normally. I'm not saying you live your life blindly. I'm not saying you live your life that saying that it doesn't exist, but you live your life still positive, still optimistic, still pushing, still whatever plans that you've set out for the year, you go ahead, you push through, you follow them. Don't let this destroy your year. Don't let this dampen your hopes and your dreams as well. Just again, make your immune system stronger. Wash your hands regularly. I'm not a doctor, by the way. Please consult a doctor, but I talked to a doctor for this. Shout out to you, you know who you are, but drink water, make your immune system stronger, drink a lot of vitamin C, sleep well so that your immune system gets stronger, wear a face mask, wash your hands regularly, try to have clean hands when someone sneezes, try to be as far as that person as possible. And I hope that you guys live a very, very long life, and I hope you guys live as long as you can so you can watch the videos as well. So this is Marvin Germo telling you that there's supply and demand, that it's buyers and sellers. It's all about that in the market. And I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.